Oh, I haven't pushed the button yet. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, my crazies. My name's Angela. I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and welcome to the live. Fingers crossed, some of you have got notifications today, and you will pop up and see me anytime soon. Alright, so today was another one of them crazy days. We decided it's summertime. We may only get 1 week here in the UK, so we're making the use of it. So we decided to have a barbecue. We went out and we bought ourselves some new coals and set the barbecue up to work. My husband couldn't get it to ignite properly, so he sent me in the bit of a pyromaniac that I used to be, and even I couldn't get these coals to ignite. So we've been fighting with it for the past hour or so, which means we ended up putting the meats and stuff in the oven and cooking it the normal way. And I've got it sitting here by the side of me saying, eat me, eat me. Hold on, that's on the top. What is going on? Anybody around? Hold on, what's going on? Is it on that one then? I don't know, I'm lost. Well, hi Annette. Hopefully you can see me because I've now got 2 streams open again. Oh, gone and done it, and I've been an absolute idiot. So fingers crossed that the second stream will be picking me up. Let's bring that mic over a bit. So, Nat, can you hear me, my darling, or am I completely on the wrong stream? I know, it's broken. You know what I'm like, I muck it up every time. Oh. Okay, I can see myself now. I just don't know if you guys can see me. Fingers crossed you can. Now, do me a favour, mate. Jump up and down shouting, I can see you, I can hear you, please, babe. So I'm not in a complete tiz again and start the whole thing again. Aha, hi, Christine. Can you see me, Christine? Or am I just talking to myself again? Yay, brilliant. Susan can see me, which means I'm definitely on the right one. Welcome in, Susan. Right, I was just saying a minute ago, today is the hottest day we've had probably in the UK this year, and definitely the driest. So we decided to have barbecue. Barbecue didn't work. We couldn't get the coals to light. So I've got my dinner sitting by the side of me here now, and I'm like, do I touch it? Don't I touch it? I don't think I will. Luckily, I've eaten the decent meat sections, and I've just got the veggies to go. And so, what have you girls all been up to today, and what are you getting on with? Hey, hi Jen. Oh, beautiful Nat. I hope you didn't do the old sitting there and waiting 30 minutes thing. I need to I didn't get a chance to write a message in the top of this one telling you girls to come in. Basically with the ads, yes, I've got them on now, but if it looks like it's going to be a long one, just click it off. Anything over about 20 seconds counts for me, as in it helps me out. But other than that, sitting there watching 30 minutes, a 30-minute one is just a waste of your time. You want to come and join us and take the mickey out of me. Hiya Sabrina, welcome in my darling, and the same to you Jules B. Right, we've still got just the one Nat and the one Jules. Cool. Okay, so Natalie's saying that she's been a bit lazy today. So how lazy's lazy? Is it my type of lazy where you just sit on the sofa and crochet and dream of distant lands? Or have you actually done some washing up? I haven't. I managed to get the youngest to do it all today. Sabrina, I haven't forgotten about you, darling. I've just brain was more than normal. I will try and remember to not stick my phone on charge actually, so we can have a proper chat tomorrow. Do you know what I'm like? I barely ever charge that thing. Alright. So what else have you guys been up to? Oh, Nat, that sounds like a beautiful lazy day. She says she took a nap and a bath and a few little things, but that was it. Oh, so nice. Now, I started off the day with housework, then got on with some crocheting. I'm nearly out of cotton on that top, so not long now, and it will be finished off. And hey, Kim's in. Welcome in, darling. You managed it. Yay. Yeah, so as I was saying, I just chilled out for half of the day, then went off and done a food shop, came back, tried to light a barbecue that wouldn't play, so we stuck it in the oven. And that's been it so far today. Nothing mega busy. Nothing really to write home about, like unlike last week where I was a bit turbo, wasn't I? Alright, so what we got? We got Kim saying hello. Hello. Sabrina says, okay, I'll look forward to it. Sweet. Me too. I've just remind me at the end to stick my phone on, will you? Like stick it on charge. And she's asking Kim how she is. There we go. I'm pretty chuffed you made it too, Kim, because I know this is an awkward time for quite a lot of Americans, isn't it? Because it's sort of, what, midway through the day, I suppose, about 2 o'clock or something over there, isn't it? Oh, Jules has been playing with her granddaughters as her mum was at work, so she's earned some me time. She's earned some time with an iced coffee and crochet. That sounds lovely. Not only that, you can feed them 10 tonnes of sugar 20 minutes before they're due to go home. That's going to be my plan of action when I end up getting grandkids. Feed them loads and loads of sugar so they go completely bat crazy. But not until they've left. Nat's saying that she'll definitely play with yarn shortly. She's become a night owl. I'm trying to remember, what country are you in, Nat, if you're a night owl? Are you one of my Aussie crazies? Hello, Cloudy. We had a little chat earlier, didn't we? Cloudy is one of our newbies to the channel. I was going to cheekily call her Nook, but she said everybody calls her Cloudy, and so I'm going to call her Cloudy. It's her first time participating. Her name is Laurie, but I'm still calling you Cloudy, honey. I won't remember. Hello, Jodie. Welcome in, darling. Oh, okay, Kim. I wasn't 100% sure if it was your lunchtime or you have to do some housework time. Oh, so Nat's saying that she's got to adjust her craft room. She got 20 balls of Joanne's yarn this weekend. Oh, you're in? I wasn't 100%. She's actually in the USA. So was that after you saw the video that I put up telling everybody they had sale items on again? Nat. Yeah, Cloudy says she likes being called Cloudy. It's a bit like me when I'm on other people's lives. I prefer to be called Poppy over Angela because there are other Angelas sometimes in the chat. I've noticed a few more sneak on in the last couple of months, so it really does confuse me. Whereas I haven't seen another Poppy yet, and fingers crossed I won't do for a while. Oh, Jen is sewing the ends of her mum's rainbow cardie. She left it at mine and waiting on a zip from Amazon. Crikey, you're getting so close to finishing that now, Jen. You've been a right speed demon on it. Sorry, I should explain. I've done a massive, oh, was it Lucifer? I've been sitting watching Lucifer this last week, so everything's diamond, devil and angel sort of comments coming out of my mouth. Hello, Ricola. Welcome in, my darling. Welcome in, Ladybird. And Silver Fox, love Sean. How you doing, darling? What's housework? It's that imaginary thing that men think fairies do, where in fact us women get stuck doing it. Never housework time. Right, so Kim's saying never housework time. I just do it when I feel, no schedule. I try and get it over and done with the first thing in the morning. If I can get the washing up done while the coffee machine's working, even better. Ricola says she's got tons of housework. She's just not going to do any of it. I don't blame you. Why bother? Right, Ladybird is yarned if I know. Sabrina's saying to Jen that the cardi sounds amazing. It really does, actually. I'm sure Jen will probably sneak a photo over for me to have a look, and then I'll show you. Sabrina, I'll show you when we next chat. Oh, Jen, that sounds like a bigger challenge than any one of my blankets. Right, Jen has brought some stuff up to her mother-in-law's for the next prezi in the queue. It's a colourwork cushion from a photo of a dog with 26 colours in it. You are crazy, woman, crazy. Bog off, Ladybird, you change it to Poppy. I'm going to have to come up there and give you a right old boot up the bum. Oh yes, thank you for reminding me. Nat is saying welcome everybody. Please don't forget to give our crazy a thumbs up. That would be absolutely amazing if you could, because then that shouts that out to other people, other crazy channel members, and fingers crossed we'll get a few more guys and girls in. Oh crikey, Jen's on a timeline here. I'm assuming that is for the jumper, Jen. She's saying she'll just about have it done for her birthday on Sunday, I hope. She'll understand if it takes a few extra days. It's only little, thankfully. Oh. I did that jumper for my mum, didn't I? And yeah, her bingo wings didn't fit in it. But she won't give it back. I said to her, give it back to me. I'll unpick the arms and make them bigger. But she wouldn't give them back. I think she was worried because I said to her I really, really liked it. And thank you very much, Kim, for the share out there, darling. Yeah, so I'd said I liked it, and if she didn't want it, I'd have it. And so, of course, there was no way she was going to give it back to me in case she never got it back. There's got 14 of you in at the moment. This is amazing. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it, Sabrina. Sabrina's saying that Jen's mum will love it, even if it's a few days later. Some things are worth waiting for, which they really, really are. Oh my gosh, Ladybird, really, there's 6 lives going on right now. Thank you for being with me then, gang. Because I didn't exactly give you guys a lot of notice, did I? Oh, there's not normally that many lives at this time of night. Or morning or afternoon, depending on where you are. So have you got us all playing on different tabs then, Ladybird? Move that over. Right, so tonight I was thinking of doing a little bit of a celebration because, of course, I did get monetized last week. Thank you ever so much, everybody, for watching hours upon hours of me. Absolutely, a thank you. I never thought I would get here, and I never thought I would get monetized let alone get as many guys and girls that are coming back to visit me that I haven't bored. So thank you ever so much. I've not done the old buttons that you can put on to send me cash because I don't do it myself. So because I don't pass it out myself, I don't think it's fair to ask for it in return. So basically what I'm doing at the moment is, if you've got time to watch an ad, please do, because that's the bit that helps me out. And then one day we'll get there. It's doing all right. It's ticking over. Yeah, congratulations to you as well, Kim, because we were head for head, weren't we, on who was going to get in first, and you beat me to it, Kel. Beat me to it, you did. I was super chuffed for you though, darling. Alright, so it's looking like we've got 16 guys and 16 of you in at the moment. Not many of you chatting out of the 16, but hey, if you want to just sit and listen, even better. Right, I was thinking tonight, as it's a little bit of a celebrational thing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the cards that I've been doing the last couple of lives, and we'll just pick a number. Kim, give me a number between 1 and 10, darling. You don't know anything about this yet, do you? Oh, Creed, Indy? No, it's not Indy, is it? Sorry, I'm going to attempt your name, but I'm going to get it wrong. I'm going to be cheeky. I'm going to call you Creed Design? Hope I've got that correct. Hello, she's saying hello from Belgium. Hello, honey. Sorry, I am absolutely rubbish with names. Oh, Ladybird showing off now. I believe that is good in Arben. I might be right, I might be wrong. Fingers crossed. Sabrina, honey, you always make dinner at this time. I expect it. Come back when you're finished. And come back to chat when you're finished. Alright, so Kim's picked a lucky number 7. So tonight what we're going to do is we're going to do these cards. I will show you an old one. Okay, just for you newbies that don't know. Right, I have got cards here, and on these cards I have got green and blue. Okay, so it is 10. You have to name 10 things normally on this card, and you'd have a limited amount of time to do it. But the way we play it on the channel is a number is picked, and that is the number the word that I have to keep a lookout for in the chat. Okay, so the one that we did the other week was 10 things that bounced, and everybody was throwing their ideas in, and the words that I was looking for was happy dogs. So that completely threw us for a good 5 to 10 minutes. So basically that's how I play it, and then whoever gets it gets to normally win a prize, and it's normally a winner only pattern, because I've made some patterns up that of course I can't sell because they are based off of TV or film characters, which is a shame because I would really love to sell them on, but I can't. I don't want to get done by Disney. So this time round, as it's an extra celebration, what I've done is I've set up this little board here. I'm hoping you'll be able to see it. And on this little board we've got hearts, and each of these hearts has a sticker attached that gets scratched off, and underneath those there are numbers, and those numbers relate to the words down this side of the screen. Yeah, down this side here. Oops, you can't quite see it all. Finally it's up on my screen. Okay, so if you win, you can either choose to either stick with your the pattern, okay, the winner only pattern, or you can gamble and pick a colour on the hearts. How does that sound, or would you just prefer I keep it simple and just say you've won a pattern? Right, back to comments, gang. Right. Right, Jen is saying that the mum's jumper is going to be better than her son's 19th Prezi, which was a C2C Harry Potter blanket. I've seen some of them. They are immense. And she said she didn't get it finished for his 19th, so she said she'd do it for Christmas. He got it for his 20th instead. He was happy to wait. To be honest, he would have seen the amount of work, Jen, that you'd put into that and be fully understanding. She says she's lucky that all her lot are crochet worthy and keep busy. So Cree Design says yes, it's okay. Have I seen a greyhound jump? It's amazing to watch. Yes, I used to live in Southend-on-Sea in Essex, and just up the road, well, not just up the road, I should say, there used to be a greyhound track. I believe it's still there, but I'm not 100% because I don't live there anymore. And for my what's it called? For my hen do, we actually went to the greyhound races because I invited my mum, and my mother-in-law was over from Australia, so and my sister-in-law as well. So I wanted to make sure that I could include everybody. So we went to the greyhound races for a meal, and then to watch and bet on the races, just like little 50b bets, nothing major. Everyone that I picked didn't come in. One actually jumped out of the cage, ran round and went the other way. He wasn't stupid. He realised that the fake rabbit, or the rabbit teddy bear that they used, went round the track. So instead of chasing it, he just sat and waited for it to come to him instead, which was quite funny. Yeah, so I've seen one jump, and we've got greyhounds. Liam's got a little greyhound mate actually that he used to play with. They've just recently moved, but they jump around like raving lunatics. He's so cute and so funny to watch. Ladybird says that she grew up with one. Okay, Jules, I don't know that breed, but she loves greyhounds as well. Oh, GSD. So basically the same as Liam then, Jules. A German Shepherd Collie Cross. Hiya, Pat. Welcome in, darling. I've only been on a few minutes, she says, looking down at the clock and realising I've already been talking 23. Hiya, Jennifer. Welcome in, darling. I love German Shepherds. I think that's why I was drawn to Liam, was because of his German Shepherd Collie cross mix. I like both of those breeds. My next door neighbour had some, when I was growing up, had these two absolutely stunning tan and black German Shepherds, and they were big boys. They were massive, and but they were so docile. They used to lay out in the sun, and the kids would crawl up on the, like, you put the kids down on the floor, and the dogs would just come to the edge of the mat and just lay there and wait. And if the kids rolled over, then they would sort of snuggle in, and there was no malice in them at all, unless you weren't meant to be there. But then that's what they're bred for, isn't it? It's protection. Jules has got an Akita cross. Do you know what it's crossed with? I love, they're big and fluffy with a curly tail, aren't they? Akitas, absolutely gorgeous. Whippets to me, they look like baby greyhounds that will stay forever baby greyhounds because of their size. They're absolutely, I must admit, I do love most breeds of dog. I haven't come across, I got bitten as a kid, but I haven't come across a bad dog. I've come across bad owners. That's my problem. And the dog that bit me, he ended up getting put down, but every one of that family's dogs ended up getting put down. They had 4, and they got put down one after the other because each one of them bit. Oh, it's a German Shepherd cross Akita. Oh, What's coloring's like, Jules? Deanne, welcome in, my darling. Honey, you're not late. You're just here. We get here when we get here. Oh, we're talking puppies. I would call him in, but I've got a sausage sitting on the plate there from the barbecue, and I won't get to eat it if I let him in now. He'll probably smelt that out already and be sitting outside thinking, if I nudge this door, I'll be able to get in and nab it. So everyone's saying hello to Deanne at the moment. That's cool. Right, there's my cards. I did have some a second ago. Elbow. Actually, you know what we were saying about the puppy earlier? That ties in really well with the card that I'm actually going to read out now. Right, so I'm about to mark the chat and we'll get on with our very, very first game, shall we? And right, so are you ready? Get them fingers ready to fire and then brain cells firing. Now, what I want you to do is name me characters from The Simpsons. Now, remember, I'm looking for number 7. Okay? So, good luck, everybody, and fire your answers out there. Okay, I jumped into that quite quick. Do you want me to repeat that, gang? Right, for your chance to win a pattern this evening or to play the hearts, fire off names of characters from The Simpsons, and you can have more than one go. Okay, just fire them off one after the other. And whoever comes up with it first will be the winner, and that is based on what my screen is saying in front of me. Okay, and I'm looking for that one. We'll give it a few minutes, just keep firing them, and I'm not going to do the old stop, I've seen it, just in case someone gets in there straight away, which you haven't done, so you're okay. Oh, where's it gone? I'm reading through them, seeing if anyone's got it. No, it's not that one, Sabrina. I haven't even got the foggiest what that one is either. And after all that chatting about dogs, have any of you named the dog? No, not yet. Oh, Ladybird's really getting in there. Right, we do in fact have a winner. Hey, Jules got in there with Santa's a little helper, but honey, it wasn't that. I was just wondering on a general. Now, the answer to it is a Ned Flanders or Flanders. Okay, and the winner, if she remembers, she's written it down, is Kim's Crochet and Knits. Congratulations, darling. After all that. So, honey, would you like to pick the winner only pattern, which tonight's offering is the May the 4th be with you. Oh, sorry, I held that up a bit too quick and sped that off, didn't I? Let's bring that back. There we go. Try and hold that still for you to read. Right, so would you like May the 4th be with you, the baby tree, or the special one today is a stitch in time. Okay, there is no clock on it, it's just the only phrase I could think of at the time. Or would you like to go for the or to pick a heart, honey? Right, let's see. And just wait on Kim's answer there. I don't quite know how I'm going to do this scratchy thing though, because it takes a while to scratch off. Hey. So what you're thinking, Kim? One of those 3 patterns, or would you like to run the risk of scratching and winning something else? Right, so at the moment you're all congratulating Kim in chat, which is super duper cool. Now, Kim, are you running around the lounge going, "Oh, won it"? It's all gone quiet on chat. So you want option number 2? You want to choose a coloured heart, Kim? I'm at a loss. Yes, it definitely was. It definitely was. Hello, J Hook. Welcome in, darling. Sorry if I hadn't said hello to you earlier. Reggie, J Hook Crochet has said she's hello. She's on her way to have dinner. She's just popping by to say hello. Hello, welcome in, Julie. How's all the pets? How's all the animals doing, darling? Yes, J Hook. Kim just won the guessing game. Oh, you would like pattern number 2. A beautiful, Kim. I will jot that down. That was baby tree, wasn't it? So. If you could fire me off an email later on, darling, the email address is in the drop down box of the video. Pattern 2 maybe. If you want to change your mind, darling, you can change your mind. So you can either go May the 4th, a baby tree, or a stitch in time. But if you decide to change it, you can change it when we fire emails backwards and forwards. Thank you very much for popping in, Reggie. It was really lovely to see you. You never know, I might still be on when you've finished eating. Just depends on if you've got other plans for this evening. Have you? Have a lovely evening too, darling. Right, so who's up for another attempt at this? Let's see if we can get another couple of winners out this evening. Oh, that's good, Julie. Julie's saying her animals are all doing really well, thank you. So, which ones are next up to drop out the babies? Julie. I did threaten to come down and visit, but I can't swim that well. So, one day though, won't it? One day. That's all right, Kim. Thank you for joining in. Oh, and by the way, you can carry on joining in. You can become a collector of patterns like a couple of the other girls that are in regularly. Oh, here's one for you. Right, so I'm going to stick with the... Oh, actually, no. Kim, pick a new number, darling, between 1 and 10. Stay away from 7 this time. Oh, the foals are up next. Oh, cool. Little baby orchids. Oh, bless you, Kim. You don't have to. I'll fire out patterns all night. It's not a worry. Because they don't cost me to send out, you see. So I don't mind firing patterns at people. Okay, and Nat's still here, but she's just going to carry some stuff downstairs. Should we be nice to her and wait until she gets back downstairs before we run it? Yeah, we'll give her a few minutes. Jog down gently, Nat. Don't be daft, though. I ain't going to get told off for you sliding down the stairs on your bottom. Right, so Kim has picked number 4. Righty ho. Oh, that's a sneaky one. Right, you ready, everybody? So let's spell correctly. Mark the chat. Okay, so for this one, you are looking for some things that have ears. So things that have ears, and fire off as many attempts as you want. We'll give you 2 minutes to get your answers in because I'm evil. Do, 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 do. Oh, so Nat's now won another cat giveaway. She, congratulations on that one, darling. I don't know about that one yet. If you can hear giggling, that's my daughter upstairs. How are we doing? What are we doing? We've got about another minute to go. Keep firing them in. Sorry, I'm just jotting down the answer so I know what the answer is without having to sit there and reread the same thing over and over. Right, so I am now going to hit mark, and then once that has popped in, I will check back and see who has got it. Don't worry if your answers just come in, and just after the mark I will have a quick look through, but I can tell you that somebody has won it and it's above the mark. Okay, that sounds quite cheeky, doesn't it? Right, so let's scan up. Right, so there's mark number 1. And I am looking for number 4, which is a donkey. And the first person that came up on my screen that said donkey is Jane Stevens. So congratulations, Jane. Yay! Way to go, honey. God, it's got quite a bit of a delay on this evening, which is a bit of a shame. I've got it on the lowest capacity, so it should be quite quick. So Jane, again, what would you like to do, darling? Would you like to pick one of the 3 winner only patterns, or would you like to run the risk on the hearts? The winner only patterns are May the 4th, Baby Tree, and the new one for this month is a Stitch in Time. Or you can run the risk on the hearts. I've just seen your wow I won comment. Yep, you got it, girl. Congratulations. So just let you calm down a moment so you can work out what you want to do. Oh, Jane's going to go for a Stitch in Time. Beautiful. So, Julie, if, like at the end of the live, darling, or even now on a separate screen, if you can fire me off an email saying what your answer was, hopefully, and sorry, my brain is like a sieve. And then we've got a couple of other little hoops for the winners to jump through this week, just so that I can check that the email is in fact your email. So if you can fire it off now, you've got less chance of anyone sneaking in and going, it's me under a different name. I will talk you through the different verification ways once we're done, but the instructions on it are all written in the drop down box of this video, or on the live I should say. But brilliant, so now I know I've got myself a Stitch and going out. Who's up for another one? Who wants to play another guess? Thank you ever so much, Natalie. She's just put up my email for you all, which should be in the drop down box as well. I tried to get it all done beforehand. I try. Honestly, I do. But you know me, half the time I end up having to restart the live, and I'm not sure if this is a restart or not. So thank you again, Nat. You're a super duper duper star. You're determined to win a pattern, aren't you, Jules? Oh, okay, so here we go. I am about to mark, if I can spell it right tonight, mark the chats. Right, here we go. So this next question is things you get with an all-day breakfast, okay? And we are going for number 4 again. Actually, I want to change my number. We're going number 10. You'll understand why. Right, so ready, set, go. It is things you get with an all-day breakfast. And if you hear barking behind me, that's because some kids have just walked past the front of the house and they've woken Liam up. So we'll aim for 2 minutes again. See how we go. Oatmeal and an all-day breakfast. That has got to be an American thing, surely. No, it's not correct, by the way. Oh, don't start me on the pancakes and waffles. On an all-day breakfast, that's a side dish. cereal as a starters. Oh. You can really see the difference in answers between UK girls and, say, Americans or from other countries of what you would class as items on an all-day breakfast. So I'm still reading through them. I've heard of grits. You can't confuse me on that one. I don't think I've tried them though. But it's not that either. Keep going, gang. This one is an evil one. Absolutely evil. Right, so what do we got? I'm just looking at the start again. It is not the number we're after. The one that we're after is a not bacon, not eggs, not sausages. And that's 1, 2, and 4. What we got? Not bacon, not pancakes, not toast, not biscuits, not oatmeal, not black pudding, not a croissant. I hadn't seen that one, Jules. You sneak that in. Not hash browns, not mushrooms, not pancakes or waffles or beans, or cereal or waffles or fried bread. Oh, I haven't had that in a while. Or bananas. No bacon, no beans, no sausages. Nope, nope, nope. How we doing? How we doing? No, not to orange juice. Hard boiled egg. Nope. Tomatoes, hash brown, grits, English tea, black pudding. And no, keep firing. Oh, someone's. Ladybird, you are naughty. No, not on an all-day breakfast. You end up getting that when you go to Morrison's. You don't want that on your all-day breakfast. Give me the food. Hold on, that's skipped then. Fried pudding, toast pudding, mushroom. Oh, this one's proper tough. I am evil, but there were so many options on here. Fish and kidneys on an all-day breakfast. I don't want to be going to your local Morrison's. Bubble and squeak. No, that's a Boxing Day brekkie, that is, Susan. But good thinking. You're definitely starting to think outside the box. Muffins, scrambled egg, bagel, bran, kippers, sugar, blueberry muffins, crepes. Crepes, sorry, not crepes. God, I tell you what, I know exactly what I would get if I had all of that on a plate that you guys have all put in at the moment. Oof. I'd have to reach for the medicine cabinet. That was, by the way, that last comment was a massive hint at the answer, by the way. So your hint pretty much is, what would you get if you ate everything, apart from sick, of course, what would you get if you ate everything that you guys had decided to put on my brekkie? Oh, you're thinking, chat's gone slow. Ladybird is out of thoughts. Okay, gang, what happens if you eat too quick, apart from burps, or what do you get? Well, if you listen to Mum anyway, what would you get? A bellyache? Bellyache. Congratulations, Ladybird loves. You got it, I believe. I'm going to double, triple check. So we'll hit a stop now. If I can get the thing to work. And let me just migraine. Let me just run up and have a look. I know that some of your answers are going to be coming in, but of course we do have a possible winner now sitting above the stop line. Oh my word, you guys fired loads off. Alright, bacon, eggs, sausage, egg, bacon. I'm working on it. I'm going through, just doing my checkup. We are looking for indigestion. That was the correct answer. And I did keep reading through as the answers are coming out, and I didn't see anybody put it until after I'd given the clue. So let's keep double checking. Digestion. Right, bellyache. That's where I gave you the clue. Yep, so the first one on my chat screen is Ladybird Loves. Now, Ladybird, do you just want to go for choosing one of the 3 patterns on offer this evening, or do you want to risk it and gamble and go for the heart? I'm just going to scoot down so I can see what you say. Yeah, so there we go. Whoop. Oh, wait, pop up. Jane, you are naughty. Yes, Julie, Ladybird did get it this time. Don't worry, there's going to be more chances soon. She wants to gamble for the blue heart. Right, okay, so that is this one here. Now I've got to try and find something to scratch the thing off with. Okay. Sorry, I can't show you me scratching it because, like, it takes half hour. Come on off. I don't know if I'll be doing this one again. This takes absolutely forever to break through. Oh, silly things. All right. So, congratulations, darling. You have won number 2, which is a dumpster dive. You got dumpster dive. Okay, so for my dumpster dive, I don't know if I'd written it down. Yeah, but for my dumpster dive, I have a little box down here that has got some wayward items in it. And the dumpster dive is basically, I will be going through my channel to see what you've commented on, Ladybird, and see if there's anything within the dumpster, or should I say the box under the table, that you've commented on that you like the look of. And if there is, I will fire it over to you. And if there isn't, don't worry, I will still shove something in a packet and send it over to you. So do me a favour, babes. You know the deal. Jump down and fire me off an email for this evening stating that you won the dumpster dive, and we will then go on to jump through all the other hoops, so I can make sure that you are the email I have is your email. Although technically I could probably just check, but no, you have to do the same as everybody else, my darling. Hello, Handmade Designs, welcome in, my darling. You're late, don't worry about it. We all get here when we get here. And I'm having too much fun, so I might be sticking around a bit longer than normal. There we go, that's that one jotted down. Oh, Jules, you're so cheeky. She's saying you're fashionably late age, Handmade. Right, so everyone's just saying hello to Handmade. I'll give you all a bit of a chance to play catch up. Right, Ladybird, pick me another number, darling, between 1 and 10. That one can go in there. So for any of you new guys that have popped in, if you could do me a big fat favour, can you hit that thumbs up for me so it finds it out and gives everybody else a chance to come in and say hello. So Ladybird wants to go a number 2. Ooh, this is a nice one. Okay, we'll give it a few more moments and then I will mark the chat. Oh, stupid thing. That's if I remember to push the button to make it type. Right, so for this next one, number 2 is my word, the one I'm looking for. And what you're looking for is, fingers crossed, you've been paying attention while sitting next to the other half, James Bond movies. So name as many of those titles as you can. And number 10 is the one I'm looking at. Not number 10, sorry. Number 2 is the one I'm looking out for. So here we go. Right. Oh, we're getting there now. A couple of you come out with the same thing. Right, so Dr. No was number 1. For your O's only. I didn't put that one on there. But then saying that there are quite a few now, aren't there? So keep firing them. Keep firing them. You've got another. I'm running this again for 2 minutes, so you've got about another minute and a half to go. Julie, honey, I wouldn't have a clue really, to be honest. I think I only knew of 2 before I looked at this card. Is this a bad question for you girls? Oh, are we getting some different ones in? Couple. If this is a question that you guys don't like the idea of, just say, and then we will swap it out. I should have guessed you'd come out with that one, Ladybird. That is insane. Okay, it lets a ladybird put in Octopussy, but when it came to poor Handmaid, it blocked her. That is so evil. Right, so we do in fact have a winner. Finally seen it. Okay, I'm just jotting it down and then I'm going to go ahead and double check. And the one that we're looking for is a Casino Royale. Sorry, I forgot to tell you, didn't I, as I was running through it. Oh dear, I'm on one of them nights tonight, gang. The brain and the mouth are not working in sync. Right, so it is in fact the winner definitely is, I've lost it again, Jane Stevens. Congratulations again, darling. So my honey, do you want to pick another one of the patterns, or would you like to run the risk on the hearts? I shouldn't call it that really. It's not that bad. The worst that's going to happen is you're going to win a winners only pattern. You girls are having a good old chin wag down the bottom of these now. Jane is definitely on a winning streak. I'm loving it. So you have a choice, darling. As I said, you can either choose another one of the winner-only patterns that are up for grabs tonight, or you can have a go at the hearts, or you can do something else. Choice is yours. You're going to go for the hearts. Okay, so, right, by the way, everybody, don't bother picking the one in the middle. There's nothing under that. Okay, I forgot to mention that right at the beginning. Right, so pick your colour, darling. Which one would you like? We have got red, green, purple or yellow left. I'll get my trusty knife ready. Purple. Yes, the purple one is at the bottom. There we go. Oh no. It stitched you up royally, darling. You got number one. Number one is a winner only pattern. Do you want another go? Or do you... Actually, what we could do is we could do a stack. So if you wanted to stack up, so you're... if you win more than a couple of patterns this evening, maybe you'd like to stack them up, and then me and you can discuss a different pattern that I will make up for you. There is always that option, and I think if you win three, so you can stack them and see if you get how you go at that, and then at 3 we can create a pattern just for you if you end up winning again, Jane. Oh, chat's gone all deadly silent. Everyone's like, what is she going on about? Strange. Really strange, my computer's playing silly bugs on me. Have I frozen? Oh, you're joking. Oh no, there we go, I moved. Oh, is your place a bit too quiet, is it, Jules? I must admit, mine's doing pretty well at being quiet. Hubby's in his little house office, and the youngest is upstairs on the computer. I think the pair of them are playing some sort of computer game together. You'll take one of the other patterns of your choice. Okay, darling. So what we'll do is we'll discuss that one when you fire me over an email. I think we were all waiting to see what her Jane's answer was, wasn't we, Kim? Yeah, we'll discuss that later on when you find me off that email and I get to it and I can message you back. There was me thinking my computer had broken when in fact you're all being really nice and polite and not filling up the chat, so I missed a message. Right. So Jane, I would like you to pick me a number this time between 1 and 10. And then I will mark and we can have another go and see if somebody else is lucky enough to win a pattern or if you're going to be stockpiling this evening. Oh, bless you, Jules. Jules is saying her son is usually singing with his headphones on. So he must have found something interesting to watch. So is he singing along at the moment, or is he just chilling and watching? Ah, Ninja, you made it in, me gorgeous. Welcome in. You've made it just in time. We are playing this evil card game again. This one, the evil one. I'll have to think of something else at a later point, but at the moment I know I'm pretty safe with this one. Right, so Jane is picking number 7. Righty ho then. Right, so you are now looking for, I'll just mark, she says, just put a mark in now, and you are looking for things associated with the circus. So fire off your answers and we'll keep going for 2 minutes and we'll see if anybody comes out with the answer. So remember, what you're looking for is something associated with the circus. I'm guessing that's Clown's Ninja. We've got some definite out of the box thinking on this one. Definitely got some out of box thinking. Right, so we do in fact have a winner, so we can move this one on quite quickly in a moment. Did that stop even come out? Yes. All right. So I'm just scooting back to the top. I don't know why. It's not really worth it at all. Because our winner on this one was the very first answer that came on the screen, and the screen for me is showing Jennifer Huckleby, and the answer is in fact clowns and number 7. So Jennifer, remember, if you can fire me off an email, the information is in the drop down box of this video, and it has also been put up by our gorgeous lass, and it's in the chat further up. So let me just jot your name down, and while I've got your attention, Jen, do you want to go for one of the 3 patterns tonight, which is May the 4th, Baby Tree, or A Stitch in Time? Or would you prefer to gamble it and go for one of the hearts? So let's just scoot down. Where am I? Start, forces, lines, colours. What is going on with your messages tonight? Sorry, Linda, we've just finished that question off. There'll be another one coming up in a few moments. Alright, so everybody is congratulating Jennifer. And now I've got to see if I can find her. Oh, welcome in, Linda. Sorry, darling, I forgot to say that a moment ago, didn't I? And to anybody else that I have missed in the last few moments of frenzy, my brain is starting to turn to mush. That's normal. Right. Hi, Jen Reeves. Welcome in, darling. So we got both the Jens in now, I believe. Oh, I'm going to get in even more of a muddle. So, Jennifer, as I said a few moments ago, would you like to choose one of the winner-only patterns, which is the May the 4th baby tree, or a stitch in time, which is the new one for this month? Or would you like to have a go at the hearts? Now, the hearts that we have got left is a red one, a green, or a yellow heart. They're the only ones left, and I will scratch off and we'll see which number we have that will correspond with what you could win down the side. Oh my gosh, 3 gens. Oh god, I'm gonna pass out. I'm gonna have to start treating you guys like kids at school and using your surnames, Jenna. Because of course when I say Jen R, it sounds like Jenna because of my stupid accent. So Jennifer would like to gamble, and she is going for the red heart. So out comes my trusty dinner knife that I didn't actually get around to using. Come on, silly thing, come off. I don't think I'm going to be using these stickers again, gang. They are an absolute nightmare. It's the same type of sticker as, or the same sort of covering you'd get on scratch cards. The only difference is it was made in China, so it's extra stuck on, just in case. And you need to clear enough so you can see the number. Oh, right. So I haven't got this to hand at the moment, darling. But fire me off that email, because you have won number 4, and number 4 is yarn. So as I said, I don't quite know which one I'm sending you as yet, because I haven't been into the dumpster to pull it out. I was really not sorted out for tonight. So yeah, congratulations. Fire me off that email and then I will see what I've got that I can send over to you. So Jen R is saying that my accent's not stupid and Jen R is fine, but the thing is I don't overpronounce the R, I sort of underpronounce it, so it squidges. But I know you let me get away with so much, didn't you, Jen R? So I'm fine. Oh, bless. Thank you, Linda, saying that you like my accent. You just wait. If I start talking to my Aussie family who emigrated over there, so they were actually originally from Essex, but when I come back from Australia, I have got one hell of an Australian twang that I end up having at the end. Like, my voice goes up at the end of sentences and things like they do over in Australia. I don't mean to do it, but I end up sounding more Australian than I do Essex. Okay, so Jules is asking, is that an amigurumi mouse on the shelf behind my head? This one here, I'm hoping you mean that one. No, it's an amigurumi, but it's not very stuffed. It's quite a flat one. It is a keyring. I can't think of the name of the pattern now. I will see if I can find the details and I'll put that in the drop down box for you after the live's out. Otherwise, I'll be sitting here sort of typing and searching during the live. Normally I'm pretty good at this sort of stuff, but this one was made quite a while ago. It was pre-Christmas. Let's put that on there. I'm going to sit back down there. Yeah, I hope that's the right one. Jules, if not, tell me and I will have another guess which one. Beautiful, Jennifer. So Jennifer's, I got that email on the go. That's cool. Welcome in, Silver Fox. Sorry if I missed you earlier on, darling. Or got you earlier. I really can't remember. Red heart, red heart. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up a little bit, gang. Julie's saying that she didn't pick up an Aussie accent even though she'd lived there for 10 years. Well, my thought behind it is that I'm from the southeast. I'm from Essex, which is the southeast of the UK. And when we sent ships over with all the people that we didn't want, most of them were from the southeast and from London. So they went over with a London accent. And then, of course, over time, their accent has developed so that they go higher at the end of sentences. Normally, it sounds a little bit like you finish every sentence with a question, some people do say. And because of that, when I'm over there and I'm speaking to my Aussie mates that are over there and they finish a sentence like this, I end up doing it without even realising. And of course, because my original accent is Essex and / London, so it does end up sounding really, really close. I don't mean to do it, but I do. But then saying that, I've been told I can do a pretty good Irish accent if I've spent time around someone that's Irish as well. Oh, beautiful. It was the right one, Jen. Yeah, as I said, I will jot down a note to put that in this video's drop down box. Because I can't remember if it was a video on YouTube. I think it possibly was, because you guys all know I'm quite tight when I squeak, so if I can find a pattern for free, I normally will do that one first. So it's more than likely a pattern on YouTube. It may have been in a non-English accent or just sitting there count. I've done one before now that was in a foreign language and I couldn't translate it. I didn't understand it. They didn't have any writing on the screen. So I actually sat there counting the stitches she did and adding the increases in and writing it all down. Crikey, that took ages, but I got a really cute thing out of it in the end. Gigi, welcome in, my darling. Thank you, Jen. Oh, don't start me on a Cork accent, Jules. I love a Cork accent. Absolutely gorgeous. I had a thing for the Irish accent when I was a bit younger. When I just first started, when I escaped the house for the first time. Welcome back, Sabrina. She has done with her dinner. And she's back in now. Yeah, our ninja, our Origami ninja, she has got a Brahmi accent. And I've picked up a couple of words off of you. I've noticed I've started doing. I can't think of what they are at the moment, but there's a couple that I've used. You beautiful Linda, right? Linda asked me a couple of weeks ago about the Wool Genie and whether I liked it. Do you guys want to see it? I've just got to get up and get it. Mind, it's on the other side of the room. But I love the fact that you love it. It's pretty nifty little gadget once you get it going, isn't it? To me, it feels like it's speeded up my crochet because I'm not sitting there having to move a ball around or keep picking it up off the floor where it's fallen on the floor. Sabrina, you do have a French accent. I love your accent. No, I must admit, Linda, I did. At the moment with shipping is an absolute nightmare. Fingers crossed once COVID does one and they can stick more planes out going on holiday, it means then that postage and shipping will hopefully go down. Because of course they're not having to hire whole planes then, are they? They can just shove it at the back of a holiday plane. So fingers crossed in 6 months or so we'll be able to send out parcels like there's no tomorrow and everything will come down in price. Crikey, Silver Fox says she still has her Lancashire accent, even though she's lived in the south for almost 50 years. Great. Ladybird, if you want one of the genies, hold on, give me a second, I will just show it to you all. Right, so here we go. This is the genie. Once you've put it together, it should look something like this. And what you've got is you've got this separate section here that you stab through the middle of your ball of wool. And this then means that you'll be working from the outside of your ball or cake if you want to pop a cake on it, because you can do that as well. I'll have to do an added extra on how to put it on your cake on when you take it off the machine. Right, so when it's not in use, it just sits like this. Really nice, really simple, and keeping it nice and tidy. When you're using it, you lift it up and there's a little magnet there. And it clicks on and it's magic. Look, it spins around. I have to make sure I don't leave it like this, otherwise the cat fires it with her paw. She's already found that game and thinks it's highly hilarious. So I have to make sure she's not in the room when I'm using it as well. But yeah, it's really, really lovely, really easy to use. And you can get them from the Secret Yarn Stash for under 15 quid. Sorry, I can't remember the exact amount. There's an affiliated link in the drop-down menu. Yes, I am rather sneaky and cheeky. But it's the cheapest place I've found for them so far. And if you use the link, you will get £10, 10% discount on your first order. So it will make it even cheaper. And if you spend it over 30 quid, you get free postage. So it's an added bonus as well there. Because, of course, Linda has just popped up the details of how much it's cost her to get it over in the US. Linda, I will keep an eye... sorry, not Linda. Anyone in the US, I will keep an eye out when I'm sort of nosing around the different shops trying to find gadgets. Because I think that they... there are a couple of stores that may start bringing them out over in the US, which means then you won't get the postage issues. In regards to everybody else, the Secret Yarn Stash at the moment only posts to the UK and all of Ireland because she's out. The price to send anything out of the UK at the moment is astronomical, so she's outpriced. Okay, so who was that? Jen would like one of those too. I must admit they are super, super brill. I'm loving working it. It's speeded up making the poppies. Right. So let's have a nose. Yeah. They're $12.50 on the Secret Yarnery, are they? Okay, is that a UK based site, honey, or is that the a site over in America? Because that'd be super cool if it was one over in America, so that the rest of the gang could have a go at it. So I'm just having a quick look now. It's £12.50 as well on the Secret Yarn Stash. So of course, if you chose to go over to the Secret Yarn Stash, that also means that I will get a little bit of a kickback, which is helping me buy the yarn for the poppies this year as well. So it's not too bad. And as I said, 30 quid as well. If you blow 30 quid on yarn, which is quite nice to do over there. Her prices are a lot cheaper than some of the other stores as well. Otherwise, put it like this, I wouldn't have the link if her prices weren't decent. If she hadn't beaten Wool Warehouse and other big retail shops, I wouldn't be promoting them, because you guys know what I'm like. I love a discount. If I can get the yarn cheaper, I will do. And then I shout about it. I'm sorry, Linda. You jumped on super duper quickly onto the Wool Genie when you last saw it, didn't you? And I was like, no, I can't believe she did that. Right, okay, so let's get back, because I've skipped a couple of messages. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's making me jelly now. And that was the pricing. So it's looking to me like you lot would really love me if I ordered in a couple of genies to do a massive giveaway for them. Oh, I'll have to have a think about that. Right, so and Nat was saying to Sabrina that her mother was born and raised in Normandy, and she still has her accent. Like mum still has her accent, but she lost hers because they lived in the States for years. Yes, Jules, it would be a really good little idea, and also it comes quite flat packed, so you have to put the genie together when you receive it. It doesn't come in a box like that. It comes in a bag in bits. But to be honest, it is simple. There's instructions in there, and it just says splat here, splat there. So that price with a free shipping to the US as well, Ladybird? And the same to you, Amigurumi. Is that the price for US? Because the US guys and girls, US guys and girls would absolutely love one of them, but they can't get them unless they ship it from the UK, from what we've seen at the moment. So if you two have found it, crikey, the girls are going to love you. All right, Sabrina's speaking in French again, not risking it. You guys all saw how my German was last on Whips and Bits on Sunday. Oh no, we're being stalked, girls. We're being stalked. Clam Gaming, in case you don't know, because you may not have been here last week, Clam Gaming is my husband, and he makes gaming and streaming. Oh, my brain has gone to sleep. He made me computer basically. He does all the setup and everything, and at the moment he is running a raffle so that you can actually win a gaming PC. And I've linked that, or not linked it, sorry, I've liked that on my Instagram for now. So if you wanted to have a nose, hop over to the Instagram and have a look later. And I'm sure he'll tell me off if I've got any of that wrong. There he goes, I can hear the typewriter now. Jules, if you are talking about the Secret Yarn Stash, darling, remember they can only send to the UK and all of Ireland. They can't send further afield at the moment. Sabrina, what you like? Gaming dude, hello. Nat's saying something in French, and then she said, I didn't speak English until about 7 years old, so I lost a lot, but my mum and older sister are still fluent. Oh, here he goes. I wonder what chat up line is used this time. Baby, I know her personally. Stop chatting her up. I'm not even going to attempt to translate that. Ninja's in with a yo Rob. Oh, beautiful, Jules. You're in Hampshire. Been there, lived there. It's lovely. I can't wait to see what Sabrina's going to say to Rob. Or I should say Mr. Crazy. Oh, sorry, Gigi, I didn't see that you were disappearing. Goodbye, darling. Thank you for being with us today. Uh-oh, he's on his way. We're in trouble.
All I said was, Sabrina, my darling wife has enough trouble with English, so she's got no chance with French.
Thank you for the translation, you show off. Off you go.
Come on, puppy dog.
You two were stitching me up. Oh, don't be saying stuff like that. I know that last little bit, which is bravo, bonsoir, or however it's said, and I only know that because of the Addams family. And don't be doing that. His head will swell, Sabrina. No, my husband used to translate documentation into French. So he did his army, and then he went off and did something else. And the second job, he was translating German into French, but he can also translate German as well because he's lived there for far too many years. It's okay, Ladybird. Oh, Ladybird's come in and she's put the translation down for us, and that, of course, Mr. Crazy just said. It's alright, I knew he wasn't flirting, really, because he knows Sabrina would grass him up. Oh, Kim, thank you ever so much for coming in, darling. Right, Kim's heading off now, everyone. So, bye, darling. Enjoy the rest of your day. Right, so what do we got left? We've still got 22 of you in. So, do we want to go for another round of 10 of a kind and see who can win next? I don't mind Kim legging it. She's already gained one. Bless her. Yeah, and Natalie, he is super cheeky. His German is the worst because he knows some very random phrases that he used to use way before we got together. Some really dodgy chat up lines. Oh, I really hope he's not still listening, and I can hear him speed typing. Darling, if you're listening, we don't have anybody that speaks German. Reggie's left. Or Reggie might not talk to me ever again. Oh, thank you ever so much, darling. I haven't loaded it up yet. I'm going to do a bigger prize thingy later on in the possibly the end of next month.
My God, my
Nine
is falling
out. Out.
No,
Nine out. Excuse me, I'm just going to beat him with a spoon.
I'll be the same.
That's for Danya. Crikey. No, I'm not having him doing that. Not having him. No, sorry. In regards to the prize, I will collar that one. But in regards to letting him use chat up lines in foreign languages, no. Although the translation is quite comical, actually. I love it. I've just thrown the cards everywhere now. No. It's nice. He's given us, basically, this is what he's talking about. It is the little box here, and inside this little is the little USB drive that I've still got to load up with patterns. And at some point we will be putting something on here as well as on the front box, so that then you know that is the one that you've got, basically. So I think they're really, really cute. I do think it's really cute. So I'll best put that up there before I lose it. But as I said, I haven't got all the patterns loaded up yet. So that would be a mega prize, because of course that wouldn't just be the little box, the USB. That would probably be around 30 corner to corner patterns. That would be a big one for, as I said, a bit later on in the year. Alright, so what are we saying? Right, let us hit that. I'm going to mark the chat now. And then I will read out the last game, I suppose, because we're kicking on a bit here, aren't we? Go on then, I will let you have it. What I've done is there is actually a link to Clam Gaming. It's on the Facebook page. If you want to follow through, if you wanted any stuff engraved or anything, drop him a line rather than me a line. If you drop him a line, then it goes directly to him. If it comes through me, half the time I get in a muddle, and I don't really want to guys to lose out. Right, so here we go. Let's get back to it. Right, let's mark that chat. And are you ready, gang? I like this one. Right, we're going to go for number 10 on this one. And number 10 is pretty much the hardest out of all of them, just to give you a heads up. So number 10, you ready? It is things that are yellow. Oh, good night, Cloudy. Thank you ever so much for coming in, my darling. Nah, it was about a 50-50 day. He had an order come in for a high-end computer, and the person was desperate to pick it up for bank holiday, so he popped into the office and was in for about 3 hours. But saying that, when he got home, I didn't really get to see much of him because he was in the office playing, like in his home office, researching and finding other bits and pieces. Alright, so you may have to think outside the box a little bit on this one, gang, because of course number 10 is the hardest one. And Mr. Crazy, you are banned because you know this card. We have played this one. So we'll give you 2 minutes. Just fire off as many things as you can think of. Not you. Not you, Mr. Crazy. I've got to ban at least one person, haven't I? I'll pick on him. He'll tell me off later. No, he won't. He's sweet enough. Right. Yeah, so in regards to Mr. and his man cave, I book him off Sundays. I say to him, Sundays are our fun days and the family days. So normally what he'll do is if he has to go in for a pickup, he arranges that the pickups are normally about 10 o'clock in the morning, which means us girls can have a lazy morning and get up, get washed, get dressed and be ready sort of lunchtime-ish to go off and do something. But then saying that, now the weather's heating up, we might have to change that idea. Because normally what we do is we'll take Liam in the car with us and we go off and we find somewhere nice to walk at the moment. Because of course we couldn't really do any indoor activities as such. Because everything was locked down. So it was a case of finding some really random places to walk the dog. But we've been really lucky, we've found some really nice ones. So let me have a quick read through and we'll see how you guys are all doing. Some of you are really, really thinking outside the box. Mr. Crazy. Oh, you're banned, I told you. Oh, beautiful, Jen. I knew you were talking to Mr. Crazy about it. I just didn't realise that the order had gone through. He hadn't told me. Oh, he's done that, so I can't ask him for a take on it. He don't want me buying no more yarn. Oh yeah, I'd love to see some pictures, Jen. Because you've got a warped sense of humour like me, so it's got to be something pretty cool. Some of you are really, really thinking outside of the box on these. Oh, butterflies. Don't know. No, you haven't got it yet. Haven't you? I don't think. Trying not to move my mouth as I'm reading these. I'm like, no, it's not that one. Well, the thing is, Mr. Crazy, if you won, I'm not making that pattern for you, mister. You will have to learn to crochet. So if you don't want me to ban you from joining in, you can join in. But if you win, you're making it. Oh, that would be so fun, wouldn't it? That's it. None of the girls are going to join in on the next question. It's all going to be left down to you. Right, let's stop it here, and I will double check and see if any of you have come out with it. I don't think you have, but there's been so many guesses. It's probably going to take me 10 minutes to get through them. Right, I've got to there. So. Oh, sorry, Ninja. Oh, next question. I'll do one more. Don't worry. Okay, next question. Flat muster, out to refresh. Dandelion's car. Traffic light, shoes. Sunshine, yellow, food, sea, pie. Sweet corn noodles. Twice passports. Right, okay, so the answer on this one, I'm going to give it, I haven't come across a winner yet, though. Normally what I do is once I've spotted it, I'll tell you what it is. No. Oh, come on. Somebody have got it. I made you making me giggles. Minions. It's not that. Tomato, goldfish, light bulb. Well, I must have been, in regards to Mr. Crazy telling me he told me about Jen buying the sign. Was I counting at the time, darling? Where are we gone? Oh, where is it? Sausage. I cannot see it. Okay, I'm gonna need your help, gang. The answer, the answer to the question was cowards. Number 10, cowards. I cannot see that any of you have got this. I'm double checking again. If any of you spot that somebody has said cowards, can you it is cowards, isn't it? Yeah. Can you stick a message down the bottom saying who has won? As I said, I'm going to carry on checking, but it looks like nobody has got it, which means I will just have to do another question, because to be honest, that one was a bit of a piglet. Do. Do. Too many words. Nope. None that I could see. Have any of you spotted anyone that said it? Oh, there's more. Anybody's fingers can crochet, darling. I've seen people crochet with their toes. Jeez, school bus, please. Alright, so all of those were underneath where I'd written stop, gang. Ladybird, you're not getting away with it. When I saw custard, I did actually think it said cowardly for a second. Don't you be picking on Andy, Rob. At some point, you guys will probably end up meeting. Because by the sounds of it, you and Andy and Rob will get on like a scream. Right, okay. So, as we didn't get anywhere on that one. Okay, we are going to go for this one. So I'm going to write start this time in the chat. Okay, Nat and everybody, refresh your screens. I won't read the question out for 10 seconds. So give it a refresh and then I will read it out. I know, darling, you're really, really good. Mr. Crazy. Right, so are you all back now? We will remark the chat. Oh. And here is the question. It is things that are driven, and I'm going for number 10 again, so it is a difficult one for some people. Nat, it's got juice in it, darling. It's one of these. I can't even think of it. Rob, what did you buy from the shop that looks like this? Pear, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm mixing it up. 1 minute I'll be drinking pear, and the next minute I'm drinking cola. Right, so for any of you that have just come back in from the refresh, the question is things that are driven. I have chosen number 10, which happens to be the hardest one supposedly to find. Because I'm evil like that. Jules, I fully understand on your very first one. Jules has said things that are driven, and she said, her up the wall. That's not on there. Oh. That's really thinking outside the box, Jane. But no, it's not a penny farthing, darling. Camel. Right, so how are you guys all doing? Keep firing them off and I will keep looking through. Just in case. Alright, and it is a case of a stop now, gang. We do have a winner. So I'm going to read through the rest of the comments now because she got that a few moments ago. Alright, and the winner on my screen, the very first person to say it, is a number 10 train. And the winner is Jane Stevens. What you like, girl? Congratulations again. I know I'd said if you get 3 and stockpile them and all, so it's up to you. You can either take the third one on the list, or you can hit the hearts, or I can create something for you. So we'll discuss that later on, like the main one, if you wanted me to create something for you. Yeah, stops coming there. Flying snowmobile. What you like, handmade? That's a pretty good one, actually. Yeah, so congratulations again, Jane. So that's Jane Stevens. I said your surname just in case we had a secondary Jane on here and I'm getting all confused. Yep, so congratulations, honey. Oh, Liam's probably seen a bird. Boys, keep it down, please.
Just having a chat.
Yeah, and off we go. Right, so everybody is congratulating Jane. Now, Jane would like to try the hearts again. So, we have only got 2 hearts left now, Jane. You have a choice between green or yellow. So, what would you like, my darling? A green or yellow? Where'd I put my knife? Oh, there we are. There's my scratchy knife. Let's have a look. Right, Nat's got to go because our hubby is home with the groceries. Thank you very much, Natalie, for coming. You have been an absolute superstar this evening. Ta-ra, darling. Have a nice evening. It's quite surprising when it happens. You don't win anything, do you, Jane? And then all of a sudden they just roll on out. So, have you picked your colour? Green. Beautiful. Let's get that scratching. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, that peeled. Jane, you have received a number 5, which is a raspberry. No, you're okay. You haven't really lost out. It is another case of dumpster diving. So for this one, I will be going through any of your previous comments on any of the videos and seeing if I can match up something that you've said to something that is in the box of bits and pieces. So congratulations, darling. As I said, make sure you drop me that email, and of course I'll need your address now because I'll be sending you something extra. Right, congratulations. Doing anything? Right, Julie's got to go off and lock up the animals. I will see you really, really soon. Julie, thank you ever so much for coming in, my darling. And people are still congratulating and Jane and saying goodbye to Julie and Nat. And our gorgeous silver fox is also off as well. She has got to go and ring her daughter as she is 38 today and says take care, everybody. Take care, silver fox. Have a lovely call with your daughter and wish her a happy birthday from all of us, will you please, darling? Sorry, I missed all those. Right, so that is pretty much it for this evening. I think we're starting to wind down a bit now. So what I'm going to do is in a few moments I'll be signing off. But before I do that, please come back and revisit the video and pop a comment in the bottom if you want to get my brain in gear. If you would like to join in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a draw off of this video for next week's Whips and Bits, and whoever wins will get the opportunity to choose one of the 3 prizes that I've had up for grabs this evening. So again, the prizes up for grabs were the corner to corner patterns. Your first choice was May the 4th. Your second one was the baby tree, and the new one for this month is a stitch in time. Okay, now remember these are winner only patterns that I've got on offer for you on lives and on the repeat video. As I remember, have a go at it, stick a message in, and good luck. Bless. I've already read that one, haven't I? Yeah. Oh, don't. I've still got my dinner that, what was it, my barbecue that ended up not being a barbecue. I've still got that sitting down by the side of me waiting for me to munch on it. So, as I said, thank you ever so much, everybody, for joining me today. And thank you all for your support over the last year and a bit. And that's sort of for all the oldies and all the new crazes that have come in. Welcome to the asylum. Hopefully you're going to enjoy the content that is on the channel, and you get on with me. So, right, anyway, as I said, I'm going to head off now. I will see you all really soon. So if you can, please stay in and definitely stay safe. And goodbye for now. Bye, everybody. Thank you. I can't read the screen, gang. There we go.